Well, James Gunn has finally done it. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. He has listened to the fans on that of the internet, and he has cast Jason Momoa as that of Lobo. That's right, baby. Jason Momoa is now Lobo in James Gunn's DCU. Now, I know a lot of people are totally excited about this news, and I understand why. Jason Momoa, he was born for this role, and when it comes down to his demeanor, he definitely gives off that of Lobo vibes, right? There's no argument there. So, with that being said, it is a great casting. However, it is quite a confusing one. And let me tell you why. The DCU is supposed to be a reboot. Just stay with me right there. And in the reboot, you're supposed to be getting different things. Now, don't get me wrong, Jason Momoa may not be cast as Aquaman in James Gunn's DCU, but I do feel if you're going to reboot the whole thing, it makes no sense to bring back old actors. You know what I'm saying here? I mean, think about it like this. You have an audience that you're trying to get invested into your continuity, and they go and sit down and watch Supergirl, and they see Aquaman as Lobo. You're already starting off quite bad with how your whole storyline is playing out. A lot of people are pretty confused as to what you're doing when it comes to your story. And I'm talking about the overall story because James Gunn even said that they're doing films that's not connecting, right? If the script sounds good, they're going to make the movie. But why is it anybody asking, it's the audience is going to be confused with this move? I mean, come on here. Jason Momoa has played that of Aquaman, a franchise that bought Warner Brothers 1.1 billion dollars, 1.1 billion dollars. So you're going from a franchise to and that of the King of Atlantis to playing that of an intergalactic space bounty hunter, and you feel like the audience is not going to have questions. This whole thing is a mess. That's how I feel. Yeah, I know many people are not going to agree with your boy on that, and you are free to have your opinion. I'm not going to try to sway you into thinking the way that I want you to think. But personally, in my honest opinion, James Gunn's DC universe is a total mess. What's going to happen next, right? Gal Gadot is going to show up as Cersei, or that of Let me give another one here. Who can I say? Black Canary. You know what I'm saying? Henry Cavill is going to show up as Ultraman. Ben Affleck is going to play that of Owlman, and the list goes on and on. Ray Fisher, you might as well cast him as Icon, right? I thought the point of you rebooting the DC universe was for you to gain some distance between what you're doing and what came before you. You know what I'm saying here? I know a lot of people are going to say, look, dude, it's not all of that confusing. And maybe not to you because you're following the news on a daily basis, right? You're going to Comic Book Cast 2, you're coming to the 4KO, you're going to Jody's Corner, you're going to the Real Shift, you're going to my boy Harsh Critics. You're getting the news on a daily basis. But the question is the general audience also receiving the same news that you are? The news that gets you set up for what you're about to see. It's the general audience keeping up with what's happening when it comes down to these castings and what James Gunn is saying on that of social media. I don't think so. I do not think so. Yeah, Jason Momoa definitely fits that of Lobo. There's no denying that. I know a lot of people are typing in the comment section right now as we speak. Dude, you don't know. This is the perfect casting. This is what it should have been in the beginning. But in reality, Jason Momoa made Aquaman cool. The guy that talks to fish. A character that they had tried to make interesting to that of a wider audience for quite some time. And Jason Momoa was able to do that as that character. When it comes to him playing that of Lobo, yeah, he can knock that out of the park as well. But I'm not sure that the general audience is going to accept this as much as people in the comic book community is. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to all of these castings for James Gunn's DC universe, some of them are great. Like the Jon Stewart casting, love every bit of it, right? But when it comes to that of Jason Momoa being that of Lobo, I feel like it is the wrong casting for what you're trying to do. Now, I know many people are going to try and call your boy a hypocrite. And the reason for that being is, I said, look, Marvel Studios bringing back Robert Downey Jr. may very well be the greatest idea of all time, or it could very well be the dumbest idea of all time. But the difference between Marvel and DC is Marvel has properly set up the multiverse, something that DC hasn't been able to do. And I know many people are going to say, oh, the multiverse sucked. But go and look at the numbers. The only films that Marvel has had successful is that of the multiverse movies. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Spider-Man, No Way Home. Now you go look at the Marvels. Not a multiverse film, flopped. The only one that you can really argue is a multiverse film is that of Ant-Man and Wasp Quantumania. In reality, was it actually a multiverse film on the level of that of Spider-Man No Way Home and that of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, or even that of Avengers Endgame? See, Marvel has set up their multiverse, which makes it easy for the general audience to get into it. When it comes to DC, their attempt at a multiverse is that of The Flash, a film that did not set up James Gunn's DC universe. See, there's a difference there, a huge difference. One universe has set up what they're trying to do, while the other universe is trying to usher in ideas that just isn't sitting with all of us. This is absolutely crazy. Yeah, you are free to love the casting. Yes, I like Jason Momoa as Lobo, but at the same time, it is one of the dumbest moves that I could ever have thought of regarding James Gunn's DC universe. Now, it could work, but it also could fail. We will find out in 2026 when Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow is released. Will the general audience accept this, or will they ignore it? I'm your boy O. Hopefully you have watched this video all the way to the end up your boy out that algorithm. And if you're not subscribed, please be sure to do so. Trying to reach that magical number of 10,000 subscribers. So I'll be highly appreciative if you will help me cross over that threshold by hitting that subscribe button. And if y'all gonna hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell, because YouTube absolutely sucks at notifying subscribers that content creators has uploaded videos to their platform. And don't forget to hit that like button to help me out that algorithm, baby. But in the comments below, let me know how you feel about this casting. And also tell me, do you agree with me when I say that the general audience may very well be confused about this casting? And always remember, let the love on to harm roulette. That means let the good times roll. And by the way, Happy New Year.